This is the Southgate entrance to Pontefract General Infirmary, located on the Wakefield to Nottingley Road. 50 feet below this dual carriageway lies an amazing secret. The blue plaque on the 19th century dispensary building commemorates a medieval hermitage where, in the 14th century, a group of religious individuals withdrew from society. This was the spot where, in 1854, a labourer fell into the undiscovered oratory below. In the 14th century, the hermitage was located on a ledge above a cliff which overlooked the valley below and St Richard's Dominican Friary. The Dominican friars may well have cultivated licorice for medicinal use in the herbarium or monastic herb garden. This page, published by Thomas Gent in the 18th century, describes the hermitage as a remarkable curiosity, a cave cut out of rock in a Mr Marsden's garden. Leading off a Victorian basement below the hospital are the two main chambers which make up the Hermitage complex. We now pass through the basement to take a look at the Hermitage and associated well. Through this opening is the 19th century brick vaulted chamber. The frontage of the actual Hermitage chambers are bricked up to support the road above. It is hard to believe that the hermits spent most of their lives in here. Imagine how it must have once looked. From the rear of this room, 63 steps descend through 4 complete turns to a well. At the entrance to these stairs, there once stood a pierced door, now on display in Pontefract Museum. All this was excavated from solid rock in a head-down position by the hermits of the de Leathorpe family in and after the year 1386. We know Adam de Leathorpe was the first hermit here. From here on down, there is only the light you carry, and great care must be taken, please. As we descend, there are alcoves cut into the wall for Adam's lamp. We now see the view lit by candles as it was in the 14th century. Until near the bottom, we see a 19th century skeleton carved overlooking the well pit. We believe it was carved by one of the hospital surgeons. The well still carries fresh water and is constantly seeping. The waterline is clearly visible. The graffiti on the walls tell us that we are not the first visitors. We can clearly see the tool marks left by Adam and his successors when cutting out this chamber, a truly remarkable feat of excavation. It's a long ascent and tall visitors should take care not to strike their heads. And so we retrace our steps into the basement. We turn right and then enter the oratory or chapel through this reset arch which used to grace St Giles's Chapel in Pontefract town. This entrance is very weathered because it was formerly outside until the dissolution of the monasteries in 1536. The steps are worn smooth. Please take care. This was the common folks' wayside chapel, where the hermit was available in the heated oratory or chapel. The only light would have come from the fire and altar candles. Above the altar slab is the scar where the medieval crucifix was displayed. And as we look up, we can see the hole where the unfortunate labourer fell through the roof in 1854. The mid-20th century brick pillar occupies much of this chamber. It was built to reinforce the roof so that the chamber could be used as an air raid shelter for hospital staff during the last war. The fireplace has a chimney which vented through the position the pavement now occupies in Southgate. Imagine the hermit climbing these steps and entering daylight on the ledge which overlook the valley below. That concludes our tour of the Hermitage. Thank you very much for coming. For further information, please contact either Museum Reception or one of the Pontefract and District Archaeological Society guides.